Here we go. What are we doing? We ready to rock?
On a beautiful San Diego afternoon, Eric Weddle puts his players through practice.
Who's trying to be great? Who's trying to be great today?
Be great is Eric's motto.
Who's ready to be great?
One he's hoping to instill in his players at Rancho Bernardo High School.
Did you always see yourself as a high school coach?
I mean, who wouldn't be ecstatic and living it up, being a head high school coach and, you know, giving back to the community and the boys and trying to get these guys right, not only on the field but off. It's a fun challenge and enjoying every second of it.
Okay, what do you got?
Eric is in his first year as head coach. He said half of his players come from single-parent homes. So working with these boys and molding them into young men is something he takes very seriously.
What is the goal? The goal isn't to grind these boys and make them into these machine-like individuals to go play college football and play in the pros. Like, that's just not reality. So when you look back at their time with myself as leading the program, did they learn to be a better person? Did they learn to be a better teammate? How to be in society, how to react to adversity, how to react that you're not playing. Are you just gonna quit? Are you gonna move on? Or are you gonna fight through it and get better and learn why you're not playing or why you're struggling or why the decisions you make aren't very good? And that's why I feel like I can make the biggest difference. I'm going to coach the heck out of them on the field, but it's bigger than that in my mind.
Our number one goal is to turn these young boys into men of character who are going to be great husbands, fathers. And Eric has carried on that legacy and then some, adding his own, style and personality to it, and just truly being a guy that these young men can look up to.
And this guy gets up in there, then this guy is blitzing.
Words can't describe it. Just football IQ in general, learning from him is just unreal. So I try to take in everything I can.
What are the four underneath guys going? You got to get a nickel right, nickel left call, right? Why?
If you're struggling about your position, he knows everything. If you're an O lineman, ask him about O-line stuff, he'll tell you. But off the field, like family stuff, like if you're not doing so well mentally, he's there for you no matter what.
All the time, he's always just checking up on us, making sure we're doing good off the field. He believes in us.
Eric believes in them because he believes and knows how hard work can pay off. Maybe no one worked harder than he did as he followed his football dreams, becoming a star safety at Utah.
Every day was as if I was living a dream. Every day in the NFL, and quite honestly in college too. And I just couldn't live with myself if I wasn't doing everything I could to be my very best and to be great in the minute I woke up to the minute I fell asleep.
That mindset helped Eric become a consensus All-American.
Yeah, fortunate enough, Coach Witt saw something in that little white guy running around playing all those positions in high school and making plays. So I'm forever indebted to Coach Witt.
Eric Weddle was a tremendous player here at Utah, great leader, team captain, just did so much for us. And by the time he was I believe it was his junior year, he actually started playing both ways, played some wildcat quarterback as well as defensive back. And it's guys like Eric Weddle that really put the Utah football program on the map.
I guess if I had to say one thing, the ultimate competitor. Again, probably a couple of different things. Eric's legacy to me would be obviously one of the greats, tremendous football player. But behind the scenes and the things that you don't see, just the type of person he was for teammates. Both of those are great legacies, but to me the latter is much more important.
From the U, Eric was a second-round draft pick in 2007 by the Chargers. In his 9 seasons there and 3 in Baltimore, Eric was a 6-time Pro Bowl selection. Then in 2019,
what a day.
Eric signed with the Rams. After 1 season, he retired, but in 2021, he received the call of a lifetime.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby.
Another chance to be great.
Greatness. Lead us.
A chance to help the Rams on their Super Bowl run in 2021. Eric was mic'd up during the NFC Championship game against the 49ers.
Here we go! Here we go! Here we go!
When I see highlights of the Super Bowl, or when I see the Super Bowl trophy in my house, or I bring the ring out every once in a while, it's just far-fetched to think a year and a half ago I was playing in the Super Bowl, starting in the Super Bowl and calling the defense when I was just on the couch 4 weeks prior.
Let's go, baby.
I don't live with regrets, right? That's just not who I am. I don't live that way. So how could I sit there, not only look at myself in the mirror, but the boys that I coach, or my kids, or my wife for that matter, and say that if I didn't take that chance and run with it and see what happens? Like, at the end of the day, that's what pushed me to go take it.
We got the ball, baby. We got the ball.
It's pretty amazing. It's hard to believe, and I don't know if something like that will ever be done, but I'm glad I was the one to experience it.
Now age 38, Eric is experiencing what he calls his second dream, living in a beautiful hillside home in Poway with his wife Chanel and 4 children. He said he rolls out of bed in the morning, fixes the kids' breakfast before taking them to school, though that rolling out of bed isn't so easy after 14 NFL seasons.
Yeah, I don't really want to get into how much pain I am in sometimes. I mean, I have to roll out of bed some mornings because my lower half of my body doesn't really function, so it is a lot of pain, but I wouldn't trade it for anything, for what it's provided my family and the experiences that I've had playing this great game of football. I'm good, don't feel sorry for me. That's just the reality of playing the game.
They both take number 1.
Next year, his son Gage will be part of the high school team, either as a safety like his father or quarterback.
I want to build my reputation for me, and then he's made his, so I want to go for it.
Football isn't the only important thing to the Weddle family. Faith is key as well, as members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
I love the gospel. I love what it's brought to my family and myself, and how we try to love and serve and see the best in others. Chanel was has my back and reels me in when I kind of stray off, in the sense of just understanding what's most important.
Yeah, he's way involved in he has a stake young men's calling. And I love how Eric can correlate it to sports. So he puts his all into sports and doesn't ever doubt the preparation and stuff he's prepared for in the games and all the playing and the watching film. And he's the same with the faith. He goes to church and he reads scriptures and he just has faith and he knows it and he's all in. And so I love that he can correlate the two, and it's just how he is. He's just all in and does a great job.
A great job, just like Eric's motto.
Very good.
Striving for greatness on and off the field. His Broncos are 6-5 on the season and just reached the semifinals in the postseason tournament.
Life is good. I'm blessed, I'm fortunate, and not a day goes by that I'm not grateful for that.
For Beyond the Game, I'm Kathy Aiken for KSL.com.